Hi, Sue here. You remember the Tenacious bitch? Yeah, so she's spreading her wings and she's broadening horizons into the, outside of the house and into the automotive area of her fixing things. Yeah, and Sue's a tenacious bitch and she's got an issue with her ride. It was her husband's baby and he just loved this car, and this was the car that we were gonna ride off into the sunset with when we retired, and we did it for 5 years. And now that he's gone, I got to do my best to keep it brand spanking new and do the best that I can. So this is it, folks. Don't get scared, but yeah, look at this. This is my ride. Do you see it? Do you see it? Oh yeah. A Challenger SRT, 500 horsepower, 2011. This is Hugh's baby. And you know what? It still smells like a new car when you get inside of it. And then, I hate it when crap like this happens. Be prepared, because some things you just cannot unsee. OMG. Look at that. It lifted up. And I brought it to the dealer because, you're not supposed to be messing around with your car like this, right? Wrong. You know what? If you put your mind to things, you can come up with some really creative solutions how to fix things. And I gotta say, I did go to YouTube, and thanks to Tony and his cute little son, who had this very same problem with their SRT, although I don't know what year it was, but it was green with envy. I like the more sedate black with silver that I've got. But anyways, so before you do a project like this, it is good to, I read some Challenger forums and I signed up for that. And this apparently is a very common problem, and everybody said, yeah, just fix it with glue. All that really matters is that it looks good, even though it was never really glued down before. So watching other people's videos and listening to other people's solutions to the problem, I said, any bitch can do this. So gather up your tools. Now, I did look up on the glue. Some people used liquid nails, and they had a gun that was like huge. I got a little spot here. I don't need a lot. I've had really good luck with contact cement. I've used this kind of stuff to fix cabinets where the Formica's coming off, because, that's what happens when you have little cottages down in Florida and stuff like that. Those cheap sets that they put in that house that I bought 25 years ago, I had to keep putting that Formica back on. And, okay, so it lasted a year, but, you just read the directions, and you make sure that you have drop cloths and tissues and things like that around, because you do not want to spill this on crap, because once it's on there, it's on there. And you apply it to both surfaces, you wait 10 minutes, and then you stick them together, and then you've got to make sure that you have some clamps for that. So, do your research, gather up all your tools, make sure you have all your supplies, and this is the glue that I'm going to use. So, these are the clamps I'm going to use, and I've got 4 of them. I think maybe 3 is probably going to do it. And because my dash is padded, I'm going to put this ruler. Oh, it's Bridget's ruler for when she was in grade 4. Yeah, so, yeah, it's 31 years old. Anyways, I'm going to put this across the top when I clamp it so that it holds everything down uniformly. Okay, now the other interesting tool is everybody referred to this prying tool, a pry-off tool, and depending on what brand you buy it for, like a Mercedes or a Porsche or a Toyota, you could spend anywhere from $7 to $50 for something. I said, you know what? I think that I got something that's going to work just as well. And if I still had my Tupperware orange peeler, that would have worked really well. But instead, I went to my kitchen tool drawer, and I found these things, hard plastic spatulas. This is for cleaning the inside the Cuisinart thing in case you got some junk in there. And this really scrapes the square edges, the round where it meets the bottom edges of the bowl really nicely. So it's like pretty hard plastic. So all I did was this. I pried around here gently until it started to pop off on one side. And then, look at that. This whole thing, it just comes out in one little piece. That'll go back in really easy. And you can see what's happened here. This is the dash coating from the heat. It's made this pop up, and I can feel up in here There's no glue in there, and it's got like foam padding. So because of that foam padding, I don't think super glue is the answer here. Nor do I think Gorilla Glue, which expands and turns out as like something's got cyanide poisoning and frothing at the mouth and falling down everywhere, making a mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reread the instructions on the back of this bottle, and to see how long I need to wait between application and putting the two layers together. And I'm going to reach up in here as far as I can with the brush and cap that's in this bottle, because that's why I bought this. You can see inside it's got the little brush and the cap. And then I'm going to clamp that together. And then I'll show you what it looks like when I've got that all done. And I'm going to wait the prescribed amount of time before I take the clips off. And I think I'm going to be good to go. And, you know, my dealer was doing this. We've never seen this before, and we don't know how to fix this. So then I said, well, I guess the Tenacious bitch is going to take over. So I'm going to go do that work now, and I'll let you know how it comes out. Okay, until later. See you then. Now, oh, and don't forget, if this Tenacious bitch can do it, you can too. All it takes is a little confidence. So study up, pay attention, do your research. Hi, Tenacious bitch here again. So I read the back of the instructions on that cement, and you're supposed to wait 15 minutes, but no more than 2 hours. And so I'm going to turn the phone around so you can see that I've used, oh, how convenient, extra Dunkin' Donuts, napkin in here, drop cloth. Here's the glue that I used. So I rested it right in here while I took the glue out and stuck the wand in there and spread the glue around in there and did the underside of this. And then I set my timer on my phone here. So, you know, my do everything tool, my video tool, and my timer and my phone and all this kind of stuff. And then I played a few games and talked to my sister and told her what a tenacious bitch I was being and how much it helps me assuage some of my grief over the loss of my husband, because I'll tell you, that's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. So all of this is a piece of cake. So I am going to clamp that down. So this is what it looks like. The glue's all in there. It's nice and neat. I didn't drip it anywhere. And I'm going to assemble this and clamp it down and show you what it looks like when I've done that. I don't think I'm really going to need to do that, but I'm just going to give this every chance so it doesn't pop up again. So I'm going to put all that stuff together and put the clamps on and show you what that looks like. And then I will come back to you. Okay, so until later, Tenacious Bitch signing out. Hi, Sue here, the Tenacious Bitch. Well, I told you I'd come back when I had my things clamped, so I'm going to turn this around again so you can see how it looks. And there it is. There's all my little clamps. And you can see I got my daughter's ruler from 4th grade up there to create uniform pressure on that. And these are very strong clamps. And so you don't have to leave them on very long. All I'm just doing is just making sure that things get a chance to get established. Look at that. Look at that. You know, and everything seems so mysterious. Look at this. Here it goes. And this just snaps in place. You just gently snap it back into place. Oh, it might take 2 hands. I'll show what it looks like when it's done. Okay? So until then, I'll be right back. I did use 2 hands to put it back in. I'm going to spin this around. You can see what it looks like. Look at that. Fits in just perfectly. And the inside of this car looks great. It looks like it just came out of the showroom. So now I'm going to go and wash it and get all the dirt and grime off the wheels and everything and make it look as good on the outside as it looks on the inside. So that's the project for today. And next time the Tenacious Bitch has a project to do, she'll be sure to make another video about that and let you know. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, and don't forget, if I can do it, you can do it too. So until next time, Tenacious Bitch is signing off.